Okay, welcome all. It's been a while.
It's been a really long time.
Indeed. To the Jill and Moz show.
The Jill and Moz show. Yes, we're back. Actually, a few people have been asking me where we've been.
Really?
That's a good sign. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yep. So there we go. We are back.
Mm-hmm. We are back.
And to kick off 2025 as our first video,
Yes.
it's perfect that it's actually all about open that bottle night.
Yes, indeed. Indeed, yep. Regardless of what you've opened up in the New Year's or how you're celebrating New Year's and everything with a nice champagne or Riesling, a red wine, whatever tickles your fancy. This one has tickled my fancy. It is the 2024 Riesling from Forage Co. Supply. Forage Supply & Co. It is a splice, and I like that little creative lemon splice, which is one of my favorites, go-to summer treats. And what I like about them is where they're from the Eden Valley, and what they do is
And the best Rieslings are.
Indeed. And what they do is they have a very ecological approach, a very sustainable. They're a funky group of people, very friendly, good vibes, kind of presence about them, and they have a good approach into their winemaking. And this one is the 24 Riesling. Comes in this little funky bottle.
I love those bottle shapes. It's very like old school Italian style. Not that Riesling is weird, because Rieslings are normally in the tall, elongated bottles.
Yes.
And so it's quite unusual to have a Riesling in that. That's very much like the old Chianti kind of style.
Yeah.
I love it.
And it's only 11%, and we'll take it on to Jill for what she thinks on the nose.
Okay, so I hadn't tried this before. And look, I love a Riesling. And it's very zippy. As you said, it's 24, which apparently has been a very good vintage for Riesling. 22 has probably been the best in like the last decade or so. But so, it's obviously going to be very, very young. So whatever we're smelling, whatever we're tasting is going to change over time. As we do love Rieslings. Mm-hmm. In fact, they can age beautifully, right? So, especially in Eden Valley or a Clare Riesling. So, of course, it's like freshness in a glass, which is just beautiful for these heat waves that we're going through. Oh, hi, kitty.
Pino has made an entrance.
Of course, his cat's named Pino. I think that's really cute. Anyway, so very zesty, zippy, all of those words. Lemon, lime. Yeah, just gorgeous. You're thinking seafood, like really crisp seafood. That's basically nose to it. Palate.
Palate I find very racy over here.
It is racy. And still, given that it is so young, you still get this slight nuttiness through it. I have to think about what the nuttiness is exactly, but you get what I'm saying, which is quite uncommon in a Riesling so young. And I rather like that nuttiness, like nuttiness in my wines. But and it actually does say on the back here, but I have to agree, frangipani. Definite frangipani, which has to be one of my favourite scents in the entire world. And I love that you have a frangipani tree out there.
Yes, we do.
Cute.
Yep.
Well, we live in Queensland, so everyone's got a frangipani tree.
Yep.
But me. And I thought that was a really interesting flavour, especially because that's on palate, not nose. So very, very, very drinkable kind of style. I'd be so interested to see how this is in 8 years' time.
Indeed. What I like about it also is that little citrusy note, and it's not overpowering at all, if any, of that traditional Clare style Riesling, of that petroleum, that gasoline, that kerosene style aroma coming through and wafting through the nose and in the palate. It's very floral, clean. I think it's a very Germanesque approach to the Riesling, and not the traditional Australian approach.
Explain that. What's the German-esque to Riesling?
German is very boutique, floral, fragrant. You don't get kerosene flavors. You get honeydew melon, you get white flowers, you get a little bit of peach in there. You sometimes get nectarine, you get blossom.
Often they can
sometimes
be
get
quite
honey.
a bit sweeter as
Yeah,
well.
you get that
They do
honey,
love
yes.
their demi-sweet. Yeah,
Mhm.
right. Yeah, good point.
And they got the the late harvest, the Trocken Riesling style. So it goes through that honey or that beeswax flavor through their Rieslings. But this one has got a very beautiful boutique floral approach, which I enjoy.
Yeah, no, me too. What would you pair this with food-wise?
Pan blue cheese pizza, which you can make at home.
Yeah. I can
Just
see
get
that.
the blue cheese, the brie, put a little bit on the base, get a bit of pear, cook that into the oven, a little bit of walnuts on the top, let it toast, that sort of stuff.
Well, lucky I bought a truffle brie
Mhm.
and a gorgeous French bleu. With a persimmon bread, that would be great to give us a taste of,
Mhm.
which I will do shortly, for sure.
That's
Something I also I could go. I mean, definitely oysters and seafood. Like that's that absolutely. I think oysters would be quite gorgeous, especially with some finger lime on it. But something as a really simple, some grilled barbecued chicken, drizzled with lime, and your simple like mango salsa sort of salad, like very colourful sort of salad. So something really really easy.
Yeah. A bit spicy as well.
That would go. Yeah. And of course, any spicy food would just work beautifully.
Well, there you go. That's the what is it called again? The open your bottle or
Open that bottle night.
that night.
It's the official title.
And what do we say about that night is just go ahead, open your bottle, whatever's tickling your fancy.
Yeah.
Whether it's that $500 bottle you got sitting aside for a special occasion, or even it's that one that you've never tried before and you're curious about it, or just go blindfolded, pick a bottle and go, wow, let's open the bottle night and just do it. What do you reckon?
Yep, absolutely agree. That's the whole reason why it was started. It's a good excuse just to pull out whatever you want. So whatever you do bring out, enjoy.
Cheers.